Hi everybody, I am back. It is me, Will, and I am here talking to you about some vocal techniques that we've been using. Today I want to talk to you about singing low notes. So I've done videos like this in the past, and I just wanted to add a more updated video. So low notes are interesting. A lot of the reason why we have a hard time singing low notes or descending passages, so things going down, happens to be because we really just have this hard time with this idea of purposely relaxing everything to get the sound low. So I figured I would do one particular video on low notes, and then we'll do another video on high notes. And I thought I'd start with low because there's plenty out there on how to sing high, right? Lots of stuff on how to sing high. So let's do some low notes. And again, thanks for watching. Here we go. Let's warm up our voice real quick before we start. Really easy. Let me see, my computer's on top of my piano, so I'm just going to take a quick peek. Sorry for those who are motion sensitive. Here we go. On la. La 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 la. Up, la 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 la. One more, la 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 la. Last one, la 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 la. And again, I apologize for skipping some of those notes. The computer is on the keyboard. Let me move this back a little bit. Whoop, there's a note there for you. All right. So first thing we need to do to access the lower part of our voice is to just relax. So what I want you to do is I want you to just take a deep breath, breathe in, and let it out nice and slow. Do it again, breathe in, and let it out nice and slow. Now there's a reason why we're doing that. And the reason is that feeling that you get that nice expulsion of air is what you need in order for you to access the low notes. It's pushing down, letting the air out, but not tightening while we do it. We're going to sing ah-oh. So we're going to go ah-oh, ah-oh, ah-oh. Ready? Starting on a G, heading down to the C. Ah-oh, ah-oh, ah-oh. Try it with me. Ah-oh, ah-oh, ah-oh. Let's review those vowels real quick. I'm going to get a little bit close to the camera. I do have only one light, so if it's a little bright on one side, I'm sorry. But so ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh. Try it. Ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh. Good. Let's go down a step. Ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh. Good. Keep it nice and relaxed, going down. Ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh. Now we're going to go down to the key of G. This is kind of where my range ends. I'm a first tenor, so it gets pretty low for me pretty quick. A lot of other people can go further, but let's try it. Starting on the D, going down to G. Ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh. Now you heard from me, it gets a little airy. Try it again. Right now we're just trying to get to the lower register. We're not working on quality right now. Just getting down there. Ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh. Good. Are you feeling more like you're getting sound out? That's the idea. So that was the first step, is actually getting into the lower register. I'm going to put that in the description as the first drill we did, the ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh. Nice and slow, getting down low. Okay, so once we're down there, what do we do with these notes? So a lot of the times what happens is when we're singing, we want to try to make the low notes so much louder or crescendo on them or make them stand out. The problem is you just can't do that. When we push and we do the low note, we're going to get a muddy sound. Let me do it on purpose for you. I'm going to sing E, which is a nasty vowel. We all know it's very harsh. Listen to what happens when I sing E down into my low notes and I'm pushing. E, I get this weird sound. And that doesn't sound very good at all unless I'm trying to do a character voice, which this is not what we're doing in this particular video. We're not doing character voices. We're doing normal voices. So excuse me, see, my voice didn't like that at all. What you want to do is keep everything nice and relaxed. Still using the E instead of pushing with the diaphragm. I'm just going to relax. E one thing I need to do, sorry, I pulled the microphone away as I was talking. One thing I need to do is really keep this part of my jaw open. So we're really trying to expand here, that soft palate area, into the back of the throat, lifting the soft palate. Think that the back of your throat, even though the front of your throat's like this, the back of your throat is like this, right? So we have this weird shape. I'm trying to look around. I don't really have anything in my room that kind of looks that way. But if you think of like, kind of like a vase that has the bulb at the bottom and goes to kind of a skinny neck, even though the vowel itself is going to be smaller because we don't need to open our mouth like that to hit a low note, we want that space in the back. So try it with me. Just going down on E, I'm going to go up a little bit to give us some room to work with. If you're a soprano, the first thing that we're starting on, that G going down to C might feel a little low to begin with. If you're an alto, you might not be feeling it. You might want to say, hey, Mr. Will, can you go straight down to that F because G isn't, it's not low enough for me. Same thing with my baritones. Basses, you can go forever. So it really is dependent on you and your range. I just want to do a general kind of idea. So let's start with that G. Starting on G, singing the vowel E. I know, say that again. Starting on G, singing E. Okay, here we go. E. Good. E. Keep it open. E. Keep it open. E. So I'm going to stop there today. I apologize, but that is where I'm going to go. If you can keep going, I'll play the piano for you. You're starting on that C. I'll sing with you as far as I can go. E. Wonderful. One more for our baritones and basses. E. Wrong note, try again. E. Good. If you made it, fantastic. Again, I was trying to make sure we have enough notes that we're really getting into the low register. So what we just practiced, so first we access the notes at the beginning, then we practice relaxing to keep the sound up. Sound forward, more rich, more full. Can we crescendo on a low note? Not really. So low notes kind of just happen. We want to kind of just keep whatever sound that we're getting. What we can do is make sure we're using air. So what we can do is going to do, I call this the he drill. I know, so clever, because we're singing he. But we're only going to do one note at a time this time. We're going to start at that E, and we're just going to keep going down in whole steps. That's not true. We're going to keep going down on the white keys of the piano, which is not completely whole steps for all of our music theory people out there. So he. So we're just gonna go he. Ready? He. Take a breath. 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 So you just heard there, even me, knowing that I can't hit an F, was able to kind of access the F with the he drill. So what's happening? He. You see there's a lot of movement going on here. He. I'm really working the palates, keeping the actual space in the back of my throat to make sure I can access a nice warm sound. We can do warm. We can do dark. We can do warm. Can't do loud. We can kind of do quiet. Again, the lower you go, the less access you have to your dynamics. Kind of is what it is. You want to try the he with me one more time? Once more. Here we go. He. Make sure this is going. He. Keep going. He. Take that breath. He. Take a breath. He. Stopped. Sorry, I almost cheated and went up the octave, which is not good. We want to keep those low notes. So that's really how you would work and make sure that we're doing the low notes. Now you're probably thinking, this dude can't sing low notes. Why is he doing a video on low notes? You're right. I can't sing low notes very well. However, that doesn't mean I cannot sing them, and it doesn't mean that I don't have to sing them. From time to time, you're going to have to sing notes that are within and without of your range. you're going to have to push down a little bit to hit a note that maybe feels a little low. Again, for me, that A, G, F, F, I don't always have. G, I can kind of push to. A is very uncomfortable. But if I need to, I can hit those. For some singers, doing that same set of notes but up high would be super uncomfortable. So again, it really just depends on your voice type. Also depends on what kind of music you're singing. A lot of pop music is higher. A lot of rock music is in the middle. There's quite a few art songs and some really, really cool songs, especially in the country genre, that kind of hang out down in the basement. So it just depends on your voice type. All right. Next one we're going to do for low singing. This is a good one if you're just really just having a tightness issue. When you're trying to get low, you do this and you get this sound. What we're going to do is just going to sing O, and we're going to slowly slur all the way down through our range, going nice and slow, not loud, not making crazy sounds. Typically I do this as a warm down, but this is also a great exercise to get your voice used to singing low notes. So we're actually going to bring it up a little bit and start at a B flat. Ah, oh, give me that O. Oh, can I hear your O? Sounds great. I can't actually hear you, it's video, but let's try it. Oh, going down on half steps. Here we go. Excuse me. So you just kind of let your voice cut out. Want to try it again with me? This time I'm going to play all the way down through, I think, a D, a low D. You don't have to sing all that way down, but again, I'm just trying to hit a general span of notes for anybody who will be trying to sing along. Oh, here we go. How did it go? How far did you get? You can go ahead and leave that in the comments if you want. Bragging rights, see who gets the lowest. I did not get very low. I ended up on that A and kind of fizzled out. One thing you're going to find is when you're working on low notes, it's going to be easier to access these notes in the morning when you first wake up, because everything is nice and loose and ready to vibrate super slow, which again, low notes are a slower vibration than a high note. It is nighttime right now where I am, so for me, trying to record a low note is actually really difficult. It'd be super easy for me to go up here and higher and higher and higher because my voice is already kind of tight. We've been talking all day, you know. Whereas if I did it in the morning, low notes would be easier. All right, so that's kind of it for low notes. It really is just getting used to being comfortable with being super, super open, even though you're low. Even though the front of the jaw might be closed, the back of the jaw, the inside soft palate is raised with that big resonance chamber, right? And getting used to the fact that you just gotta let them happen. You can't push them. You can't do much with them. That's what these things are for, microphones. Let your sound technician help you with the amount of low note they need. All right. Well, I hope you have a great time. I don't know when my next video will be. It has been a long time. So thank you for watching. Hopefully this helps you. You can feel free to share, subscribe, like, dislike, I don't know, and have a great night. Bye.